And we're live, everyone. My name's Eddie G. This is Base Showcase, and yes, your eyes do not deceive you. We started this stream off today with an off-screen blinky. So let's go ahead and get started with today. Let's go ahead and check out the live stream chat lobby to see who is here with us. I do know that it is a little late today. I do like streaming on Monday nights and Friday nights. I do try to stream around 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Right now the time is 9:45 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So we're between 3 to 4 hours later than usual for the time that we like to start. However, I'm still kind of recovering from this weekend that I just had. I was there at Pokemon Worlds 2025. In case any of you missed it, yes, we did stream like 4 different times on Saturday. They were short streams, extremely short streams, but being out in, well, I dropped my badge, sorry, badgie. But going back to what I was saying, being in person at an event, you try to plan the day, you set up a few time slots, which is what I did, and that's why I promoted it. But then all this stuff happens and you get delayed, and it just throws off your schedule, and one stream being thrown off throws off the next one and the next one. So I do want to start off by apologizing. I know the members only live stream on Saturday was supposed to happen around noon. It didn't go down until like 3 p.m. I think. Like, it went down way later than it should have. The reason being is I had my reservation for the Pokemon Center to shop at 11 a.m. Tell me why I get out of the Pokemon Center close to 3 p.m. Tell me why I didn't get inside the shop for like well over an hour past my scheduled time. It was nuts. And needless to say, the shopping experience that I had was actually not that bad. Besides the whole wait, besides that, which I really hate waiting. I do. But besides the wait, it went without a hitch. It went smooth. I got damn near everything that I wanted to buy. There was one thing that I really wanted that I couldn't get because it appears that it sold out before I even got into the building. That was the red varsity jacket Pikachu, the 2025 World's Pikachu exclusive. He was gone. So I did get other stuff, and I did manage to snag some pretty exclusive shit. So if you're a member, watch the members only live stream, because that's the only fucking live stream in this entire world where I'm showcasing everything I bought. I will not show you all everything that I bought right now, and I will not be doing that in the future. That is a members only perk. If you want to see every single little thing I bought, you have to be a member. You have to go to the members only live stream. Oh, and by the way, did I mention that there's a current giveaway? If you're a member and you go to that members only live stream and you leave a message or a comment, not a message, a comment, after you're done watching the video. Yeah, that's going on. So again, that's another reason why I can't disclose everything that I bought. However, I will be saying this. One of the items that I purchased at Pokemon Worlds, it's a big item, a big item. We're gonna make a video showing the unboxing, and it's gonna be a regular long form content video. It will not be a live stream. It will not be a video short. It will be a long form content video that's edited and everything. And yes, we're gonna bump it up and throw it out before all the shit that we have archived that we haven't pushed out yet. So before Card Party 2024 footage comes out, boom, this item that I purchased at Pokemon Worlds 2025 will have a video coming out, and it is gonna be something amazing. It's gonna be something awesome. I can't wait to do that. Now, let me go ahead and take a look at chat. I know I've been talking, but I gotta say what's up to everybody here. First person that I see in chat is going to be Sir William Hill. How's it going, Sir William Hill? Good to see you in chat. I saw that you and SRR Founder were both the individuals that happened to come into the chat lobby right before I started this shindig today. I see Gabriel in chat saying, yo, how's it going, Gabriel? Thank you so much for being here. Chloe Taylor coming by saying, hello. How's it going, Chloe Taylor? In case y'all didn't know, Chloe Taylor just released a brand new video on her channel. this weekend. I believe it was this weekend. It was very, very recent. Go give it a little look. She might have had some crazy hair going on while she was at a car show somewhere. Y'all gotta check it out in order to see what I mean. But Chloe Taylor, good to see you. Cali Spell YouTube, how's it going? Cali Spell YouTube. Again, every time I see the YT, I do assume YouTube. So that's why I say Cali Spell YouTube. Y'all see YT. I'm just saying YouTube for the YT. How's it going, Cali Spell? James and Elena, what's the monkey? Go to sleep. Well, we can go to sleep if we pull this monkey right here. This is, well, I should. These are two of the items that I purchased at Pokemon's Worlds. I think I purchased 15, 17, like 19 items. I think I purchased 19 items in total. This counts as 2 items, not 1, because it's 2 separate boxes, 2 different SKU numbers. I did get these at MSRP, so I didn't overpay for it. So I'll be opening the shit out of these packs today. But yeah, I got that, and I got some other shit. I got way more spicier shit. But this is my normal shit that I got at Worlds that we will be opening up right now. Let me just go ahead and read through the chat. I want to make sure everybody's message is read. Y'all are going to be seen. Y'all are going to be heard. I'm not going to ignore any single one of you. James and Elena saying, hope all is well, bays. Hope you had a blast. Dude, I had a blast. It was wonderful. It's going good. Today's a good day. It's just like I said, kind of like a recovery day. And I don't mean recovery like in a drug way. I mean recovery as in a like physical health sort of way. Leading up until Saturday, I had very little sleep those nights because I had to get a bunch of shit ready so I could go to Worlds and have everything that I needed on hand. And then the night before Worlds, I didn't sleep at all. And that happens to me a lot of events that I go to. I have a hard time sleeping the night before. It's usually a lot of it's excitement. It's a lot of like, ooh, I'm excited to see this person. I'm excited to see that thing, you know? So I didn't get way too much sleep. I was out at Worlds all day Saturday. And I'm not going to lie, I didn't eat a single thing. Not because I chose not to. I kind of wanted to eat and I kind of wanted to like stop and get something to eat. But it was so damn busy. And again, you have a schedule for this thing to be going on at this time. You think you're going to be there for an hour. Next thing you know, you're there for 3-4 hours. And then you're like, oh, I missed my other thing. And I have to go to this other thing to get it done on time. So you're just kind of bouncing back and forth. It is one of the things that happens with events. And there was a moment in time where I was able to eat, but I actually chose to instead go off site so I could handle some blinky blinkies. If you know, you know, fam. Let's go ahead and drop a blinky blinky right now, by the way. But yeah, so I took off with a couple of my buddies, had some blinky blinkies off site, and then got back to Worlds, and that was pretty much the lunchtime. So in a way, I did choose blinky blinkies over eating. With that being said, by the time I got out of Worlds and I got back home, I was super exhausted, only to wake up after a few hours and go Sunday during the morning to take care of something else somewhere else, which went well, by the way. I got back home like middle of the day Sunday, and then I just straight knocked out like all day Sunday. And then I woke up for a little bit like Sunday night, and then I went back to sleep late Sunday night, woke up today during the day, and I'm finally feeling like, all right, cool. I'm finally recovering. I'm getting my strength and stamina back, and I'm losing all those aches and pains, you know? So it was just hectic. It was hectic. But besides that, all is very well, James and Elena. Now, let me go ahead and take this blinky blinky. I've been letting it simmer for so long. William Hill, it was an amazing time. I got to hang out most of my time there. Oh, that one's a good one. I got to hang out most of my time there with Frank from the Pidgey Boys and Get You, which is another content creator. Oh, the blinky blinky fell over. There we go. Let me pick it up. Blinky blinky down. Alright. So yeah, so I was there with Get You and Frank from the Pidgey Boys most of the day. I did get to bump into a few other content creators. Like I did get to see Danny Phantom there, so I got to speak with Danny Phantom for a little bit. Henry Daddy gave you a big shout out to Danny Phantom in person. He, by the way, of course, gave you a big shout out back. I got to see Powder, TCG. That was pretty cool. I got to see Yami Collects from Instagram. That was pretty cool. I bumped into a bunch of people while I was there. I know I'm not listing everyone, but it's because I'm just gonna forget, and then I'm gonna like spend so much time trying to remember everybody I bumped into. But the biggest, Bikini Dratini was there as well. The biggest takeaway though is Get You and Pidgey Boys were there with me probably like 60% of the day, 60 to 70% of the day. With that being said, my Pokemon Center shopping trip did take like 30% of the day by itself, and I was alone for that percentage of the day. So I broke off from the group, went to go shopping. It was supposed to be like a 1 hour ordeal, became like a 3, almost 4 hour thing. So it did take a big chunk of time away, and I didn't get to do or experience much while I was just stuck in the line shopping there. So that is the only drawback. But with that being said, I would not be able to say that I shopped at a Pokemon Center without going through that experience. So it was kind of like a part of its own experience in itself, if that makes any sense. Steven Beatty, hi, how's it going? Do you play Magic the Gathering? No, I do not play Magic the Gathering. I haven't opened up any packs for Magic the Gathering. I am interested in opening up some of their collabs. And what I mean is like their Secret Lair, like the stuff they're doing with Marvel, the stuff they did with like, I think they had like something with Spider-Man, something with the Avengers. They had the SpongeBob cards. All that stuff I do find a little interesting, but I'm not gonna lie to you, I haven't gotten my hands on it yet. And I have definitely not tried that TCG yet. The only TCGs that I actually do play, Yu-Gi-Oh! Since back in the day I was an actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Player. I used to go to the Konami tournaments, so I had like my Konami player ID. That was my main TCG. Pokemon, I've always kind of collected. I started actually playing Pokemon, so I can say that like I am open to playing the TCG now. I'm not gonna say that I'm actively playing because I'm not participating in any leagues or tournaments, but I did play while I was at Pokemon Worlds, a couple of side events, along with Getchu and along with Pidgey Boys. So that was a lot of fun. I have not played Lorcana, but I'm open to playing it. And I have not played One Piece, but I'm open to playing it. I tried my hands at Dragon Ball Super. It was kind of cool, but I think we might have gotten some of the rules confused. So that's another TCG I have to like play again. But Steven, have not dabbled into Magic the Gathering just yet. Not opposed to it, just haven't dabbled into it just yet. Let's see here. Alright, let me see through chat. Chloe Taylor said, good to see you. Thanks for the shout out. You're welcome, Chloe. I'm super glad to see you return. It's always nice to see a name in chat that I do recognize from one of our previous live streams. And I love interacting with people on here. So every time you come by, you know, say hi. Drop those blinky blinky emojis, you know. You know the drill, Chloe. We have a lot of strange things going on in chat today, huh? James and Lena, pull the Persian. I love the SARs in Shrouded. Dude, the Persian would be nice. I think the Persian's just an IR though, right? Or is the Persian an SIR? Let me see. I have TCG Player up on this other page. Persian's an IR. Yeah, because it looks like the highest hits are gold. And IRs. There is an SIR that's above the Persian, the Fezandipity EX. But I do prefer the Persian over the Fezandipity. I prefer the Houndoom over the Fezandipity. The Houndoom's only like 30 bucks. The Fezandipity's 41. Each one of these was $27.99. So if I pull a $30 card, that's a win. That's a big win. You know what I mean? If I pull one $30 card, I'm more than happy with that. The other box could be a total dud, and I'll be fine. 50% return ratio is good for opening up packs and having fun, in my opinion. Let's see here. What do I have? Exclusive TCG, how's it going, buddy? Sorry that it took me a little while to get down there, but I had to scroll through all that doo-doo in the chat in order to get to your message, buddy. But I see that the mods are taking care of everything. They're stepping up double time right now. Yesenia, say hello to the chat right now.
Hi, everyone.
There we go. Y'all got the hello from Yesenia. All right, cool. I was about to do what you just did, William. Good job, Will. Good job. William Hill saying, I was about to say, usually I don't have to do this. Yeah, I think it's just because it's super late, dude. Persian Justin IR, same with Houndoom. Yep, just tuned in, but which packs are you opening? Shrouded Fable for today. Got these at the Pokemon Center while I was there in person Saturday at Pokemon Worlds. And it is 2 boxes. I dropped one of the boxes. I'm gonna open up the one that I dropped. Give me a second while I pick it up. Actually, I'm gonna go the other way. There we go. The one that I dropped is gonna be the lucky one. James and Elena says, I have the Fez SAR. Dude, that's pretty cool. I don't have way too many cards out of this set. I think the best one I have is the Dusk Noir. The Dusk Noir IR. That's, I think that's the highest pull I have from it. I do have one of the Cassiopeias, but I don't have the SAR, or the SIR, I mean. I have the regular full art for that one. I thought I had the SIR, but I checked recently and I don't. William, I'll tell you, Senya said hello in just a moment. She grabbed Lilith, and I think she was gonna give Lilith some treats and stuff. So she grabbed her and she took her. Monkey Cool says, lucky. I haven't opened a pack of Pokemon since last year. It is a little more difficult to find Pokemon packs out in the wild. I do agree with that. They say sign up for all the alerts through the websites and all that, you know, Pokemon Center, Target, Best Buy, GameStop, Walmart. Sometimes it works, but there's so much demand that it gets difficult. There is extraordinary high prices on the secondary market. I do agree with that. This is what I suggest. Find a local TCG shop near you that hosts tournaments. Find out when the next set is going to release and find out when release weekend is going to be. Then ask them if they're going to participate in the pre-release weekend. If they participate in the pre-release weekend, they might have a special thing where you go and you pay to get a building battle to like build a little deck, and then you participate in a tournament, and if you win, you get more packs. And I think you could even buy like booster boxes while you're there at MSRP. I've seen it happen at quite a few places, and I know a few places that are near me that do it as well. So it's like a common thing. They do it to get the players out, to get like the sets hyped up and everything. So walk into those TCG shops, ask them about pre-release weekend, and then tell them like, so on pre-release weekend, do you guys have any of the product in stock? How much is it going to be? And if they're like, yeah, we're going to have booster boxes, MSRP, show up that weekend. buy like a box or two, like stock up. You know what I mean? I'm not saying get all the shit. Like don't buy all their inventory, but buy like a box or two, or like fucking 3 of them if you want to keep one sealed for like way down the road. It's your best bet right now, getting stuff that way so you don't like overpay and you don't have to worry about allocations. Let's see here. Oh, this is a good one. Let's put that one right there. All right, cool, there we go. All right, so YouTube has a question. YouTube right now, here in our live stream, seeing everybody around, says, what's a new skill you want to learn instantly? You could click on that little thing to answer. It doesn't charge you anything. It just puts your message out in the live chat. It's a fun little thing that YouTube's doing for some of the vertical live streams. So if you want to participate, just, you know, answer the little question. A new skill you want to learn instantly. So like if there's anything that you could learn without putting in the work, without having to like work hard at it, would you? Like, because I'd love to fly a fucking plane. So if I could become the world's greatest pilot instantly, hell yeah, I would do it. And I would fly any aviation aircraft that I want to. That would be insanely awesome, I think. So, all right, let me get this here put to the side. James Elena says, well, I hope you pull something massive, Baze. I'm going to sleep. Much love. All right, no problems, brother. This live stream will be re-uploaded after. So if you want to, you can rewatch it. If you don't want to rewatch it, just ask me later in the mod chat or something. I'll let y'all know if I pull something cool, dude. But thanks for stopping by and hanging out, dude. William Hill says, I checked every Walmart, Target, Best Buy, and Dollar Generals from Red Bluff to Yuba City, California today, Eddie, and didn't find one pack. It was insane. And I believe you because me and Brian went on a whole day-long excursion one time. We hit over 40 individual places, and guess what? We didn't find a single goddamn pack either that day. So I understand. I've been right there where you all are. Of course, I have Frankincense nearby, so that's my fallback plan after. But I'm gonna have to pay a little more. So we tried as well, William. Monkey Cool says, I will definitely try that because I really miss the joy I got from opening packs and getting crazy pulls. I feel you. I really do. I really do. Let's see if we get something nice in here. There should be 6 packs. Let's see. You got Le Wee Wees?
Yeah, but she is scared.
Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In case anyone's wondering, Le Wee Wees is the nickname for Lilith.
Nikita has a nickname too. We won't disclose it.
Yeah, we cannot disclose Nikita's nickname. It will get stolen.
I don't want to steal my nickname from her.
Yeah.
Nikita, you want a treat? Come here, baby.
Alright. Dagger cards. Let's fucking go. More packs. How's it going, Dagger cards? Nice to see you in here. Monkey Cool says they would like to do a backflip. TL Master 1, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. GM Coding 74, same Eddie. Dagger cards, helicopter pilot would be dope. Yeah. William Hill, it's morphin' time. Dude, if you could learn to be a Power Ranger, that would be freaking sick, dude. That would be awesome. Katie Jade. Canada is watching. Canada is watching, everybody. Let's get this first pack open. This first pack's probably going to be lucky as hell, especially since our friends from Canada are here. Here is the code card. There we go. Alright. I'm going to guess that the energy is going to be fire energy because there's going to be fire pulls in this pack. Oh, I got the energy wrong. But it's okay. It's fine if I get the energy wrong. It's just an energy. It's fine. It's okay. Alright. Moment of truth. No IR. No SIR. No big pull in this first pack. Alright, no big pull in the first pack. I'll get the stuff sleeved up in just a second. I'm just going to keep it right here in front of me. Let's see, what else is in the chat? GM Coding 74. I recently found the collection box at Big 5 Sporting Goods. Ooh. I had no idea Big 5 Sporting Goods got into the TCG business. But that's actually, it kind of makes sense because I think Dick's Sporting Goods was also getting Pokemon cards. I think Danny Phantom had stated in a couple of videos where he was talking about distribution and allocation, how like when places like that start getting allocation, it does take away from the other places that used to normally get it. So it makes sense. It makes sense. Cali Spell YouTube says, my BF had trouble finding packs, had to mostly buy individual cards. Damn. William Hill is correct. California is rough for MSRP products. It really is. Dagger cards, time is money. The Chill Pit. What's up, y'all? How's it going, the Chill Pit? We're about to open up our second pack. First pack did not have any crazy hits. You did not miss anything. Let's see if this pack has something nice in it. Glad to see you here in the chat with us. We're enjoying the evening/night. And just having a little bit of fun, a little bit of conversation, you know, hanging out. If anybody here has any questions on Saturday and Pokemon Worlds, go ahead and let me know. I might not have any answers for you. Oh shit, is this a Hollow Energy? Oh shit, it is, huh? Hey, Hollow Fire Energy too. Was the other energy hollow? Give me a second, yo. Nah, the other one was definitely not hollow. Sick. So this is already counting as a pull to me. Sweet. So one. Alright. And in just a second, I'm going to scrap that little question right there. Alright. So now we're in the spicy zone. Spicy zone. Oh, by the way, William Hill said hi to you earlier.
Hi.
And Katie Jade's in the chat now. I saw Nikita. She fell.
She fat.
Yeah. She tried to get up and yeah, she's just too big. The Slitherwing looks pretty sick. This is the regular like reverse hollows. So nothing crazy in this one. I still like how the Slitherwing looks though. So the Slitherwing will be getting sleeved up in just a second. Dagger, great thing about it, I was on the clock. That's cool. That's awesome, dude. Monkey Cool says, I gotta go to sleep, but I hope you pull something crazy. Alright, thank you, Monkey Cool. No worries, no worries. By the way, let me go ahead and get this thing dragged out of here. Boom. Alright, that question is gone. You'll see them pop up randomly while I'm streaming. So if you see them, just hit them and just answer them. YouTube likes it when it sees the engagement. It really does. Dagger Card says, I would want to job shadow the pink Power Ranger. Doesn't sound like a bad job. It actually sounds like a dream job for a bunch of guys out there. Yes, Katie Jade, they did have the Miraidon motorcycle at Worlds. Yeah, it was the Miraidon. I don't think I saw the Koraidon, because there's two. There's the Koraidon and the Miraidon. I remember seeing the Miraidon one, though, for sure. Katie, yes, Sania! I'll tell her you said that in just a second when she steps back in. SRR Founder says she would like to perform heart surgery. That is a noble thing to learn. That would be amazing. Another heart surgeon out in the world would be a tremendous help for society. So that is a noble, noble thing to learn indeed. Katie Jig said, man, if Toyota releases them, Inky needs one. I wonder, do you think that they could get custom ordered? Like, if you have enough money, do you think they'll be like, yeah, we'll make a second one? Like, I'm pretty sure you just have to, like, pay whatever it costs to get the parts and build the thing, right? They had, like, a whole team that was dedicated to it. So you would pretty much have to, like, hire, like, a team to, like, build it. But it has to be officially through them. I feel like it's doable. Like, they do it with supercars and stuff, so maybe. All right, this one's a non-hollow. You can tell the difference. Check it out. I'm going to pull up the hollow next to it. But bam, hollow. Non-hollow. Hollow. Yeah, yeah. Non-hollow. Hollow. Sexy hollow. There we go. That's how you can tell the difference between the hollow and the non-hollow fire energy. Oh, Katie said, Yesenia! And SRR is also in the chat, mamas. Cassiopeia.
Who did you say?
SRR is also in the
Hi,
chat.
SR.
Alright, let's see if there's something in the spicy zone. Nothing. So that's 3 packs with no spicy. We got something though. We got a little Reverum EX. Little Terraform Reverum EX. Let's go. Let's go. I like these. These have texture to them. They're pretty nice. Left to right, it's not too bad. Top to bottom's not looking too bad. Not too shabby. Let's see. The back of the card is looking not good. I don't like it. No. Let me show it on camera and we'll see if y'all can see it. So left to right, it's cool. Top to bottom, it's cool. Like, everything was great with this. But let's see if y'all can see it. I think it's like this whole area. Yeah, you can kind of see it. It's like speckled. There's like all sorts of whitening and speckling. It's all nasty. It looks like someone just like sandblasted it or something. Like, damn. Let's still sleeve it up. It'll still go in the binder. But besides that, it was looking grade worthy. Let's see. Matt, let's see. No, I read that. Sell a kit. Something like 100 people working on it at once. Damn. That, I thought it was like a 10-person team, not 100. TL Master 1 says they built a motorcycle around the dangerous Charger engine. Most of what would be needed to make one could be 3D printed. Oh, not... Oh, Dodge. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, now that you bring it up, TL Master 1. If you could 3D print your own body kit, would you be able to just slap that body kit on any commercial motorcycle out there? Since you're 3D printing it, you would be able to like create the mounts where you need them to clasp on to certain parts of the motorcycle. And I'm not saying it would even be road legal or nothing like that, but just for shows and stuff, or just to have like in a museum somewhere, you know what I mean? Like how rich people have motorcycles and cars like on this pedestal that just like spins around in the showroom. Imagine you had a bike and you 3D printed like the whole body kit, right? So you have like that Maridon bike at your house, but it's just like something that you like put together. Like, could it be possible maybe? And then I'm gonna be sleeving up a couple of cards, so everybody give me just a minute while I do so. I keep dropping this badge. I'm gonna have to find a better place for it in a second. Actually, no. That'll be fine. I just put something on top of it. Let's see, I want to make sure I don't need to sleeve up anything else. Yes, it wouldn't even be too hard. Just a bit expensive to buy the big printer. Okay, but so I figured it's doable, and if you have enough money and it's a passion project of yours, I figured like people would probably put up that cost, right? Like, I feel like I would do it. Like, if I had the money and I really wanted to do something like that, I'd be open to like doing it, to buying a 3D printer so I could like build up the necessary stuff at home. It sounds like a neat project, honestly. And I feel like people do so much with 3D printers. Like, if you bought the 3D printer, you wouldn't just limit yourself to that single project. You would be able to do other projects in the future. You know what I mean? So it would suit like dual purposes. But I do imagine it would be expensive as hell just to get that printer, that big ass printer. Alright, so far we've pulled 3 packs out of the 6. Haven't pulled anything too crazy. I'm hoping by pack 4 or 5 we do good, so that's the next 2 packs. If pack 5 comes along and we haven't pulled anything crazy, I'm gonna assume pack 6 is gonna be a dud. I don't have any confidence in pack 6 at all. So I'm just gonna assume pack 6 is bad no matter what. There we go. I like Slitherwing. Slitherwing was really nice. Reveroom, you let me down. Let me down, buddy. Let's see. Yep. Alright. Pack number 4. Let's see if pack number 4 is the one. Alright. There we go. Nikita. Did you fall again? Yeah, so Nikita's trying to jump higher than she can. And she's big, so like sometimes half of her reaches that point, but the other half doesn't, and then she'll just like fall. And she hasn't learned it yet. It's pretty hilarious. Ooh, we got another hollow energy, right? Did we? No, we didn't. The light just reflected a bit brighter than usual off of this one, but no, it's not hollow. Not hollow. There we go. Alright. Dust Noir, give us something shiny. Come on. Give us something nice. Pack number 4 was a dud. Pack number 4 was a complete and utter disaster, people. It's all number 5, because like I said, I have no faith in pack number 6. I will show you what packs number 5 and 6 are right now. But I have no faith in pack number 6. So it rests on pack number 5, which is next. There we go. Alright. So this one right here is pack number 5. This one right here is pack number 6. We do not believe in pack number 6. We believe in pack number 5. This is Van. How's it going, buddy? You got the shirt too? Nice. Dude, I'm going to drop a Blinky Blinky because he just stopped in. So this pack's going to have a little more supercharged luck. Let's go ahead and drop a Blinky Blinky for Sven. Sven's the homie. If you like Call of Duty Black Ops 6 content, check out Sven's Sven Poca 7's content. There we go. It sounded weird when I said it. Sven Poca 7's content. He is a really good Call of Duty player. I actually had the pleasure of playing one time with him when I was in a party with Dorian. Dorian is Lemon Sour Squad, Dorian Snyder. It was an amazing game. It was an amazing game. But yeah, check him out. Check him out. He's entertaining to watch. Trust me. I'm subscribed. I believe it's called the Ducking Around series. Let me know if I'm wrong, Sven. There we go. Cali spell YouTube, that's right. Blinky Blinky. Alright, let's go ahead and see. How lucky is the pack? Yep, ducking around. And it's funny because I'm not gonna lie, bro. Every time I see it, I just think, hey, man's fucking around. Here we go. There we go. T.O. Master 1 dropped on the link right there. Thank you, buddy. All right. I'm double checking. The hollow. The return of the Blinky came back, by the way. But yeah, the hollow. You see the Pokeball pattern? So we got 2 hollow energies, which is pretty nice. Now let's see what the rest of the pack brings. There we go. This one's like a $4 card, people. Do not sleep on this. Night Stretcher, this is just a regular uncommon card. This pays off the whole pack. This gets sleeved. There we go. We didn't get the crazy hit in this pack, but you know what? I can't be upset because this pack actually low-key had the Night Stretcher. So the Night Stretcher is kind of worthy of itself as like a good hit. Because it's worth more than most regular EX hits. So I'm going to count this as a win for pack number 5. Now pack number 6, like I said, I have no faith in. Pack number 6, I'm just going to assume is going to be a dead pack. I hope pack number 6 is brave and it proves me wrong though. I hope it doesn't realize that I'm trying to like reverse psychology pack number 6 into giving me a good hit, you know, by tricking it and making it feel like I think it won't give me a hit. Right, Will? He's already ahead of me on this one. He's like, yes, because we haven't gotten anything big or crazy, so I'm like, is it gonna be best hit for last? Maybe. All right, Night Stretcher. That was a good card. Dude, the Houndoom would be sick. The Houndoom, the Persian. I think I would prefer the Houndoom and the Persian over the SIRs. I would even prefer it over the Pheasantipity, which is a more expensive card. I just like how they look. Alright, so let's see here. Pack number 6. Sven, my main skin on COD is a duck though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I had not put those 2 dots together, bro. I had not put those 2 dots together. I'm not gonna lie to you. Fez is the wrong bird. The wrong bird, says William. It doesn't go brr, brr. There we go. Code card. Alright, let's see here. If this one's a dud pack, I have to open the second box. I do. Alright, I'm double checking and I don't think this one's hollow. Nope. We got 2 hollow energy, which isn't too bad, I guess. Let this be a precursor to what we're going to get towards the end of the pack. Eevee for SRR. She loves Eevee. Look. Eevee. Ooh. Persian for what may be in the back. This pack has it all. Come on, people. Hourglass. I don't remember if that's one of the ones I need to watch out for. I'll look it up later. Alright. Ooh. Eevee reverse. Look at how nice this Eevee looks. Right there surrounded by all those flowers. I gotta open the other box. I gotta open the other box. Hey, at least we got a hit though. We do have a Kingdra EX. This one looks pretty cool. This one looks vicious. It's just shooting its water stream out this way. It looks angry and focused in. Looks pretty nice. It is off center. It is definitely right heavy. I do not see the misalignment dots. So it's not way too off center, but it's just enough to where like you could visibly see it. Alright, let's see here. So yeah, I'm gonna have to open up the second box because I am gonna be in search of that crazy hit. Nikita? Nikita. Shh. No. Yeah, you're still gonna drop it. I know you are. Yep. She didn't listen. Alright, let's see here. Second box. Oh, I gotta plug in the charger. I just got the low battery warning. Give me a second here. Alright, let's see here. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and open up the second box. We didn't get anything too crazy in the first box. We got 2 regular EX hits. We did get 1 Night Stretcher uncommon. And 2 hollow energies. That was kind of cool. I like the hollow energies, I'm not going to lie. But we didn't get anything too crazy though still. There we go. Alright. second little box. Again, purchased these directly at the Pokemon Center Saturday while I was there at Worlds. I was hoping they would be like super lucky packs and they would be like loaded with hits. But nah, that wasn't the case at first. We have 6 more packs. Let's go ahead and see how it goes. We're gonna give them a little shuffle. See if it changes anything up for us here. Alright. Pack number 1. Before we do go with pack number 1, Blinky Blinky. So let's go ahead and add a little bit of luck to this one. There we go. Alright. And here is the code card. Let's see here. Starting off with non-hollow energy. Houndoom just keeps popping up and teasing us, yo. Why? He keeps showing up, but he doesn't show up in the spicy slot. This is becoming deja vu. Really reminding me of the other pack earlier. Alright, we got another Slitherwing like the one that I sleeved up earlier. I do like how it looks, so I can't say I'm upset, but it's still not anything too crazy. Alright, let's see. Sleeves are right here. Right? Teal Master is like, that was almost the same pack. It was feeling very familiar, right? But yeah, we got 2 Slitherwings. They're exactly the same. The regular hollow at the end, I think we've been getting different ones. No, we got 2 Dust Noirs. There we go. Alright. Where did I put it? There it is. Alright, pack number 2. Pack number 2 now. Oh, she's playing with her toy. I heard Lilith moving around and it sounded kind of weird, but I forgot we gave her a new toy. So it kind of makes like a little scrunchy noise. So that's what it is. She's playing with her little toy that makes a little scrunchy noise. Ooh, we got another hollow energy, hollow psychic energy, which is cool. So far we've got fire, fighting, and now hollow psychic energy as well. Houndoom over and over and over on the first card? Alright, let's get through this one quick. There's Persian again. With Cassiopeia again. I swear. right? SRR is like, with the EV. Yeah, it must be like a batching thing or something. Alright, so we got a couple Zoroark, we got a couple Dust Noirs. That's for our hollows. Crobat, I don't know if we pulled Crobat yet. Alright, let's get the Psychic Energy sleeved up really quick. I hope we get at least 2 more Hollow Energy. That would be pretty nice. We have 4 more packs. If we could get 2 more Hollow Energy, that would be great. I think we might only get 1, but still, I could hope 2 is what I hope to get. Let's get next pack open. Feels nice to open up these packs. I really, really wanted to open up these packs. There we go. All right. So I'm not sure yet. Still haven't fully decided. But this Friday might be the 24-hour live stream that I want to run for our 1K subscriber celebration. I just have to make sure I source the last thing I need before Friday. If I don't, then it has to happen next week. So I haven't set up the live stream lobby for that yet, but keep an eye out because we are going to be putting out the live stream lobby for that pretty soon. So pretty soon we'll be putting it out. We'll put out a post alongside with that lobby, and in the post we'll have you, the viewers, leave a comment so we could secure a spot into one of the prizes that we're going to be giving away that night. We do have a few Power Ranger slabs that we're going to be giving away. We also have a few other cards on hand that were donated by some of the mods here on the channel, and they'll be given away during the live stream as well. So keep an eye out. Once the post comes out, it'll have more information, and it'll be important. It'll be relevant to the stream. There we go. Another Kingdra. So we got a copy of the EX that we pulled earlier. But yeah, the earliest that stream will happen will either be this Friday. The latest it'll happen is next Friday. Either way, I'm trying to make sure it does happen this month. If it happens next Friday, it will be after the conclusion of the Members Appreciation live stream event. That is slated to happen next week. Not sure if it'll be a Monday through Wednesday or Monday through Thursday event, but that is slated to happen next week. I had to double check, but yeah. Yeah, because I was like, I wanted to make sure it wasn't in 2 weeks. Yeah, next week is when the Members Appreciation stuff is slated. There we go. Hashtag Grass Gang for life. That's right, Dagger Cards. That's right. If we don't get anything in this pack, we'll drop another Blinky Blinky right now. Let's see. I kind of hope we don't get shit in this pack now. Pack proved me wrong. Give me another Blinky. And I think after this pack, we only have 2 packs left. Alright. Zedrowsy. What is behind you? Nothing. Nothing behind that either, right? Yep. So we get a Blinky Blinky. There we we go. And before we do Blinky Blinky, I will do a little recap of what we've gotten so far. Just so we see how it goes. There we go. Oh, this one was from earlier. I didn't put this one away. Alright. So yeah, to verify, we have 1, 2, literally, like, I think last time it was probably the same 2-pack arts. But we have 2 packs left. For hits, we got Reverum EX, the one that had a weird speckle on the back. 2 Kingdra EXs. So yeah, we doubled up on Kingdra. For Hollow Energy, we've got 3 Hollow Energy. Hope to get at least 1 more at this point. We do have 1 uncommon Night Stretcher that we pulled, which is a little valuable. So we did sleeve it up, put it to the side. We got 2 of these reverse hollow slither wings that I really like. I like how these look. I sleeve these up. I don't think they're valuable or anything. I just like how they look. And then for our regular hollows, let me get them in order. There we go. Alright. We've got 1 Blood Moon Ursaluna. 1 Haxorus. 2 Dusk Noirs. 3 Zoroarks. So that's what we've gotten so far. Again, 2 packs left. Blinky Blinky time. There we go. Let's see if we get luck right before we end it off with these 2 last packs. There we go. Trainer Glenn, how's it going? Coming in with that Cali Grass Gang. What's up, Trainer Glenn? Let's see, this one, definitely not hollow. Oh, she dropped something right there on the side. No, left. Yeah, you see it.
Anyway, you dropping my stuff. Why?
I literally told her not to, and she just didn't pay attention. She just did it. Ooh, nice. We got another Night Stretcher. We're gonna sleeve that puppy up. It's another $4 card. Sweet. Hey, that was on pack number 5 again. Both times it was on pack number 5. That's strange. That is very strange indeed. Another Haxorus. Yeah, these packs are oddly similar. Oddly similar. All right. I still got to look up Academy at Night as well to see if it's anything. I know I saw it in a couple decks, so it might be worth something. All right. Last pack. So last pack magic. Let's hope that this one has at least a nice IR for us at the end. Come on. Something here. There we go. All right, Trainer Glenn, let's see what we get. No hollow, right? No hollow. All right. So non-hollow energy usually means we could get a hit. I've noticed with the hollow energies, we tend to not really get a hit with them. So let's see what this pack gives us. I hope it's something spicy. This should have been a night stretcher. That would have been nice. Damn it. Nothing. So yeah, Shrouded Fable does not seem to like us very much. Shrouded Fable did not give us anything too cray-cray. It was kind of lackluster for pulls. But yeah. Oh well, I at least got to open up 12 packs and it wasn't way too bad. It was 12 packs for like 50 something bucks, 55 bucks, 56 bucks I think. So that was fun. It was a fun opening experience. So I'm not upset about that. But I was hoping to pull at least one IR. Even if it wasn't a spicy IR, it would have been nice to pull like any IR. I didn't even want an SIR. I just wanted an IR. But let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 regular hollows. 2 reverse hollows that were cool. 2 night stretchers. 3 energy hollows. And 3 regular EXs. I don't know. It wasn't the worst. It wasn't the worst. But it definitely wasn't the best. Let me see who might be on right now. We might send a raid over. Let me just check really quick. Because that is pretty much it for me for today. We don't have any more packs that we're going to be opening today. I do have to save some stuff for the upcoming openings that we have planned. Alright, I think everybody's off already. See, I think everybody's off. We're probably just going to go ahead and end it then. Yeah, we're just going to wrap it up for today. Let's see. Trainer Glenn said, that's what I wanted from the 11 pack of rivals I had. Just 1 full art, 2 EXs. Dude, I totally get you. I totally get you. Alright, but yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and call it a wrap for today. I don't really see anyone I can raid or anything like that. Cali Spell YouTube says, late night stream was fun. I'm going to bed. Alright, same thing over here. I'm gonna clean up, put everything away, and I'm gonna go to bed. Everybody take care. It was a pleasure being here. Thank you for everybody that showed up. And again, I should be on this Friday. I plan on running the 24-hour live stream on Friday. But if I don't secure what I need to for Friday, I'll have to just bump it up till next week, that 24-hour live stream I'm talking about. I'll keep y'all posted. Just check the community section. You'll see further information as I put it out. Again, my name's Eddie G. This is Base Showcase. It was total pleasure opening up some Pokemon packs tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed this presentation, this showcase, as I say. And until the next one, goodbye.